One of the reasons we scheduled Ferris is we knew they had a veteran team and they were going to be pretty good. And plus, the number 21 on their team, the kid, his dad and I are very, very close friends. And when he went to Ferris, I told him that we would play. And I waited till he was a senior because I knew he was going to be a really good player. And so that gave us an opportunity to play a really good team early. And we got that. And now we've got some great film work that we can take a look at, and we can surely get better because of it. So I'm very pleased with the game, very pleased the way Ferris played. Really happy that they came in here and played well. And we'll get to that film and see what's up.
Questions for the players, please?
Okay, you started a little rough. I think it was 3 for 12, and then started turning it up. What was the difference that changed in you?
I was mad. Well, I wasn't mad. I was kind of, aggravated and kind of mad at our team for giving up so many layups and stuff like that. And I just wanted to be more aggressive. That was really it.
Corey, I know the team's going to be going a lot through you this year. You provide the senior leadership as well. How do you feel like this game went for you in terms of what you'll be doing for the rest of the season?
I think not the first 10 minutes didn't go well, but I think we came together after that and turned everything around and played well as a team. That's what we needed. They came out and they played a great game. Hats off to them. They made a lot of shots. They're a good team. But the second half, the first 10 minutes, I thought we played really well defense, what Coach was telling us. And so I'm really happy for that. So we just got to carry that over to the next game.
Corey, what was the difference defensively in the first 10 minutes as opposed to the rest of the game?
I think it was just first game jitters. This first 10 minutes, they were making every shot. We messed up. We were in the gaps. We were in the right rotations. We didn't do the little things right, which led them open shots. And then in the second half, we just, we were mad, I think, and we weren't going to lose. We didn't want to lose. We want to win. And I think that second half, we came out, right out of the gate, and just took over. And that's what we needed to do.
Any more questions for the players?
I guess I'll take another one for Kay. Kay, I know you've kind of been, proving yourself a little more and more as being able to do a little bit of everything. And when you're running the point, that it leans on you. How much more has Kampe asked of you this year to step up and play that role for the team?
Really, he just told me to play my game. Players make plays, I'm the coach on the floor, so I have to do what's needed, whether that's getting a rebound, getting a steal, or going there and getting the baskets, to get the game and our players into the game. Just, he asked me to do whatever I can and make sure I'm leading this team.
Okay, everyone knows you can get inside, but how much more comfortable do you feel in terms of the flow of the game when the floater's connected and you're getting to the line?
I feel very confident in my game. When I'm hitting shots, I'm in the zone, but I know it's not about scoring. It's about getting Corey into the game, getting Max shots, Dante, getting him into the game. I don't really try to focus on scoring, but I try to score when we need a bucket or something like that.
Any more questions for the player? Thanks, guys. All right, questions for Coach Kampe?
Coach, you mentioned the film on this game. What do you think your team can take out of this game?
Well, they're going to see a lot. You play against yourself all summer, and then, the 22 practices we've had, and they're guarding inferior, players, or, obviously they're playing against the scout team and that, so they're not getting, the athleticism that they saw today. We're checking out walk-ons in practice. Now you've got some pretty good athletes that they have. That's why I wanted to play a good team. They ran the ball up and down the floor. The team we play against every day in practice can't get up and down the floor that fast. So now all the things that we work and we get done in practice because we're playing against this level of play, and then we play a team that can do those things, and now we see the mistakes we made. probably got tired too, but that's what exhibitions are about. You know, that's their first game action. They're going to get, you know, obviously in better condition as we play more games. So there's a lot that we're going to be able to take from it. And just how did we guard the ball screen? How did we guard a cross screen? Why was that guy underneath able to get the ball near the basket so easy? What person wasn't rotating? You know, all those kind of things. Late in the game, number one came back behind the ball, caught it, and made a three. How can that happen? And so we can show them what they should have done and how they, you know, how to get that done. So when that really counts, it doesn't happen again.
Coach, in terms of the usage of Max Hooper, I know you had him floating outside, taking a bunch of threes, kind of similar to the Bader role was last year. Is that what we can expect from him all season? Yeah,
we always have a guy in our lineup that plays that. That's our system, and our system always has one guy that we want taking 10 or 11 threes a game. Max got 11 today. He's going to have some days he only gets 6, and he's going to have some days he gets 15. He played a lot more minutes than I would have wanted to play him, but you know, with Nick Daniels out, you know, we really losing our Cleveland and Nick Daniels really took a bite into our depth. And so until we get Nick back, you know, Max may have to play a few more minutes. I didn't substitute as much at that position just because I wanted to see what he could do. It's his first time he's ever played for me. I wanted to leave him out there. I wanted to see when he was tired. I wanted to see what he did when he was tired. I wanted to see if he could mentally fight through things. You know, so there was a purpose and a reason for leaving him on the floor as long as I left him on the floor. That's what exhibition games are for.
Was it those first game jitters? Was it a kick in the pants, or what do you think really got things going with that run in the second half?
I just think we came out and started. I mean, we're a bigger, stronger, faster team. I think, you know, they're a very good team, but eventually size and talent took over. I mean, Felder was really good. Petros, we finally got him the ball. You know, we talked early in the game about that he's the guy that we're going to put on our offense through, and then at the 4-minute timeout in the first half, 4 minutes left in the half, Kay had 11 shots and he had 2. I said, so obviously we're not running our offense through the post, which we have to do. The second half we ran our offense through the post. Now, I could have done a lot of things to change that game. I could have slowed us down, I could have run sets, I could have made us do some things, but I didn't want to do that because why would I do that? This is an exhibition. This is it's a lot easier to now show them something and learn from it than me telling them. You know, they learn from mistakes a lot easier than they do from the vocal. I'll give you a perfect example. Maybe the biggest thing that we should have learned in this game, the game was 90-80 with about 40-some seconds to go, and they shot and missed, and Dante Williams got the rebound, and he threw a long outlet pass to Felder, and they ran in front of him, and he turned it over. Why would we do that? There's a minute to go in the game. Why wouldn't Dante get that rebound, hold it, wait for Kay to come back and get it, get fouled, go to the free throw line, and make 2 free throws? Why would we want to push the ball up the floor there? I mean, that's a veteran, Dante Williams, making that mistake. That was a huge play because now they score and cut it to 8. We go down and miss 2 free throws, they can score and cut it to 5. In a game that was over, rebound, come down with it, go down, make 2 free throws, the game's over. Now it's anybody's game with 30 seconds to go. And just little errors like that a veteran team, a winning championship team wouldn't make, we still do, and that's what we have to fix.
Coach, you talk about the play of the freshman Femi Olajabi today. He had some moments out there where he looked like he fit in.
Yeah, really pleased with Femi. The biggest thing I liked about Femi is that he went to the free throw line with about, I don't remember, 4 or 5 minutes to go in the game, and we had maybe a 4 or 5 point lead, and he had a 1-on-1, and he made them both. And that was probably the biggest thing I saw out of him. He got a putback, and he's got a chance to be a really good player. I'm really excited about Femi. I thought he played really good.
Any more questions for Coach?
Well, I know you said that this is an exhibition game and things go a little bit differently, and you've been doing this job for your tenure here, but is there anything else that really surprised you that you didn't really expect to see from your team, maybe early on when you were struggling, or even when you were coming back?
I didn't expect a couple of the veteran players to start the game the way they did. And that was probably my biggest disappointment. A couple of the veterans played the first 5 minutes as if they were freshmen their first game. That was probably the worst thing that I'll take out of this. Defensively, I knew this team had issues defensively. I said it at media day. This team's going to go as far as we defend and rebound. Now, at the halftime, the three guys that really have to rebound for us, Dante Williams, Jalen Hayes, and Tommy McCune. Those are the three guys that are very athletic kids that have the real ability to rebound. They had 2 rebounds between them. In the second half, Dante had 3, Tommy McCune had 4, and Jalen didn't have any. Jalen didn't play much in the second half. So Tommy had a great offensive rebound on a free throw and made a couple really nice plays with his athleticism that he should. If we can get that to be the norm, the consistent, then we got a chance to be pretty good. But if we don't defend and rebound, it's going to be tough.
You think you're going to shake things up as far as the minutes go in the next one, or is it going to be pretty much standard?
Well, there's not, the only people that didn't play today were walk-ons. So, and I'm not sure I'm going to play walk-ons. They'll get an opportunity to play some as we get going. If it's a spread, but I'm trying to get our team ready for Iowa State, and just to throw you out there to play isn't going to do that. These games are to get us ready for Iowa State. So I'll do what I believe I have to do to get us ready for Iowa State.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.